Sitting on the street, I waited for hours. My hat lay in front of me, empty with nothing but a sign next to it that read, "I am blind and hungry." I couldn't see the world around me, but I could hear the footsteps of countless people passing by. Yet, despite the many people walking by, no one seemed to notice me, or maybe they just didn't care. So my stomach growled, a harsh reminder of how long it had been since I'd eaten, but the day dragged on, and the few coins I hoped for never came. A horse passed. I was hungry, tired, and my heart sank as the sky began to darken. It seemed like the world had forgotten me. But then I heard the sound of someone approaching. Her footsteps were soft but deliberate, and unlike the others, she stopped in front of me. I could feel her presence, and then finally I heard the soft clink of a few coins dropping into my hat. The relief washed over me. It wasn't much, but it was something. I opened my mouth to thank her, but before I could, I felt her pick up my sign. I tensed up. What was she doing? Was she going to take it away? Was she going to tear it? I couldn't see, so all I could do was listen, confused and anxious. I heard the soft scratch of a pen as she wrote something on my sign. Then, without a word, she placed it back beside me and walked away. I sat there, unsure of what had just happened. For a moment, nothing changed. Then, slowly, something remarkable began to unfold. The next person who passed by stopped. I heard the unmistakable sound of a coin dropping into my hat, and then another, and another. Suddenly, people who had walked past me all day without a glance were pausing, reading my sign, and giving me money. The weight of the coins in my hat grew heavier with each passing minute. I couldn't believe it. What had changed? My sign was still there. I was still the same person, sitting in the same spot, wearing the same clothes. But now people cared. They saw me. As evening fell, I heard the familiar sound of the woman's footsteps again. I recognized them instantly and felt an overwhelming surge of gratitude. I stood up, tears streaming down my face, and reached out to her. Hugging her tightly, I exclaimed, "I can finally buy something to eat. Thank you so much. But please tell me, what did you write on my sign that made people want to help me?" She smiled gently and replied, "I didn't change the message much. I just wrote it in a different way. I wrote, 'I can't see the beautiful world, but I can feel the love you give.'" Her words hit me deeply. It wasn't just a sign anymore. It was a message that connected with people's hearts, and it reminded them that even though I couldn't see, I could still feel. It made them realize that helping me wasn't just about giving money, it was about sharing love and compassion. "If you think you are blessed," she added softly, "then share that blessing with others." And they did.